Hi there, this is my lock, and this is an Ultra 6-pin Euro profile with pretty good bitting. Got a good low there at the front, nice high there at the back, and some peaks and troughs in between. I'll try and give it a pick. Yeah, no, I'll use that one. Click on 6. It's not the smoothest lock, this. I think it could probably do with a little bit of lubrication. I'll try and give this one a wee pick, and if we get it open, we'll gut it and reassemble it. Three. And there we go. So we'll go with the wide pinning tray. What we'll need a gutting wrench and tweezers. And shoe follower. Not quite. I think that should do it. There we go. Oh, I'll angle the camera down. And follower will get in there. 6-pin, yeah, it's looking awfully dry and sticky in there. Pin 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So all standards. There is a bit of counter milling in the core in all 6 chambers. Yeah, so yeah, I'll need to give that a wee clean out. So let's have a look and see what the driver pins have in store for us. Oh, I'll go this way. Pin 1 is kind of a mushroom. Kind of, sort of. Two. Same. Well, that'll explain why the falset was fairly shallow. The feedback was quite vague. 3. Same again in 4. If I can get 5. Same again in 5. And last one. Same again in 6. So we'll have a quick look at these. So 6 kind of mushroom spool drivers and a bit of counter milling in the core. So yeah, not bad overall. Now we'll try and reverse the process and speed this up. This is always a tricky bit. Getting a good grip. I mean, even with these front followers, it's fiddly. No, just I dropped it. Try and get some light in there. Getting pin 6 in is always the hardest one. So I managed to get it in and kind of trapped it by rotating the follower. So on the pin 5 now. Damn it. Let's try and use the big. There we go. Four. Three. Two. One. The 6 pinners are always the hardest, so we'll get the shoe back in there, and then all lined up. There we go, and just double check. I think we're all good there. And so we want that there, so we want the cam 180 degrees from where we want the final resting place is. So we want the cam high and to the right, so that when we put the core back in and rotate it into the locked position, the cam will rotate 180 degrees and be where it should be. And hopefully we'll get that pushed in there. Give that a wee wiggle. There we go. And when we rotate it, you can see the cam rotating with it, and that's it in the locked position, and the cam is in the proper positioning. Now, this is the difficult part, but I recently won an auction on eBay for these little things here. Which should take some of the pain out of replacing circlips. Let me get them. Not used them before, but if we can just line them up like that and squeeze, and we get perfect circlip. Yeah, so that was I won these in an auction, and yeah, I thought they would save my fingers up from a wee bit of stabby. Getting those circlips back on can be a right pain. There we go. We've got a working lock. So that's the full pick, gut and reassemble, and yeah, I mean you can still do it. You can still do it without the front follower. The front follower does make things a bit easier though, especially when you're taking the pins out one at a time. It just makes a gutting disaster slightly less likely. But you can do it with the pinning shoe. You just have to pull the pinning shoe back one position at a time and release one pin at a time, and then when you're putting the lock back together, you put the first pin in and then trap it under the pinning shoe, get the second pin in and progress back the way. So it can be done. Whichever way you do it, it's a bit of a faff. The front follower and these circuit pliers certainly make some parts of it a bit easier. Well, thanks for watching everybody. Cheers. Have a good one.